Dear friends, I'm going to give you a presentation on how to be a winner in the options trade. I have wide experience in option trade since the option trade have started in India on the National Stock Exchange, and I have been doing this since 2006, and I have seen lots of ups and downs in the market. And option trade is basically a very tricky and novice way of doing the things. So you should understand how to do the option trade. So I'm going to explain it. You will be able to understand it better. First, I want to tell you the rules for the option trade. You should never carry the option overnight thinking that you will make crores of money. Secondly, you should never short the put options thinking that the market is highly bullish. If anything goes wrong in the across the world, then the put option may go 10 times or 20 times and the market may go down by 1000 points also, making you pauper within minutes of the market opening next day. So the above two rules are very important and are very dangerous, and you should never do this at any point of time when you are in the options trade. Next is, we need to, when you are going to do this option trade either in index or in the stock, you should decide the level which are applicable for the next week, and you should find out the levels. That is what is very important. Like I have found out Nifty, Bank Nifty and Nifty Financial Services. I have decided the levels for next week, and how you have to decide the level I am going to teach you. You have to write the high and low of the previous 2 weeks and how the Nifty have really performed, whether it has made a new high or whether it has broken the low. All these things you should write. For example, I have written the levels high low of the last 2 weeks of Nifty, Bank Nifty and Nifty Financial Services, and you should also write the closing figure of index, and you should compare whether the closing is better or whether it is negative. Next is, this is what is deciding this is what has helped me to decide the level which I have shown in the previous slide. This is what I have done. Now you will be able to understand how I did it. Next one is, Nifty has closed at 15,031 and it is actually 140 points down from the Wednesday close. This week it was a truncated week with Wednesday was the expiry day. Because of Shivratri, we had weekly expiry on Wednesday. So it has closed 140 points down from Wednesday's close, and Bank Nifty also has closed 440 points down. So what we are able to understand from this down move is that there is more selling pressure at high level and profit booking is also happening at intraday. So unless Nifty closes above 15,300, we cannot go long. That is the situation which we are able to understand from this move on 12th March. Now fix the strike prices. Now after knowing that what is the high and what is the low, now we can easily fix the strike prices which you need to watch and which will be beneficial to you. For example, Nifty 15,000, 15,100 PE and 15,100, 150 CE. Bank Nifty 34,500 PE and 30,000 CE. And Financial Nifty 15,800 PE and 16,400 PE are to be under watch list. How to be a winner? If you want to be a winner, you can invest a small amount and you can make good returns in 2-3 months. Now for this, what you have to do is, you have to buy at the right time at right price. Secondly, you have to develop patience, and thirdly, you have to go by the levels what you have fixed and make a very smooth exit and be happy with the returns what you get. Next is how to decide the right price and how to decide the right timing. That is what is very important. Either you can do it or you can leave it to the expert who will be able to give you the best price for the options and stop loss and also Nifty levels. These levels you have to release and you have to make it and work it out before the market opens, and also you have to go by the strict levels and SL and target. Patience, this is what most of the people do not have. When you do trade alone, you often get carried away by the nifty wild moves and you make a prejudgment and misjudgment. So to avoid the situation, you should always go through the levels and you should give enough time for the trend to change. And if I say there is no trade, till such a time you should not be doing any trade. You must understand that the trade doesn't happen as per your timing, but it happens as per your wish if you are prepared to wait. Remember one thing, my dear friends, patience pays. Target. Once you have entered into the option segment, you keep a stop loss, and once the market Nifty has started moving in the direction which you have predicted, then you can buy the option, keep strict stop loss, and you wait for the price to move. Once the Nifty moves in the right direction, either up or down as predicted by you, then you start moving the price, keeping the trailing stop loss order with 5 rupees above the cost, so you don't lose any money. Then when the price starts moving up, then you start increasing the exit level by protecting your profits. Finally, when you get the desired price, double or triple, you just exit and forget it. Once you book the profit and exit, you should try to close the trade for the day and carry the profit for the next day with more money power to do a better trade. Never allow the greed to overcome with your overconfidence, because you tend to surrender all your profits earned during the day and you will go empty-handed. Not only empty-handed, you will go with a lot of disappointment. Things looks very practical, but how you react is what is very critical. Whatever I have told in the above slide is very, very practical, but you have to react in the right manner. That is what is very important. So you should use the market ups and downs to make the best benefit out of it and to make the profit. I have said enough. There are 3 important P's: price, patience and profits. But how are you going to get it? Again, there are 3 questions: possible, practical and profitable. My answer to this question is yes. You have to enter into trade only when the trend is changing, and for that you have to note down the 15 minutes high and low of the day, and also you have to note down the high and low of the previous day. So as and when the high and low breaks and the Nifty starts moving in that direction, you should be in that direction and you should try to catch the call option or put option and make best benefit of it. So once you start doing this, you don't have to chase the profit. Profit will chase you. That's the secret of winning the option trade. I have explained very well. I have also given my template to you, and it is for you to understand better and do the trading. And what I am going to do is that same template what I have explained, I am going to do this with the same, do the trade with the same template, and I am going to show you the screenshot of whatever the profits I have made, and I have given you the strike prices to watch. So at the end of the day, I will post whatever has happened and how I have taken the trade and how I have made the profits in the option trading. Now, if you have to pick the trading tips from my presentation, and I will keep on making you a good learning session in the next video also. I am sure have a very good learning, will be a very good learning for all of you to take trade with confidence and to make good returns. Until then, goodbye. If you are very happy trading, have a great weekend. Let's win together. Thank you.